Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year if you celebrate that. Pretty cool holiday. Check out the Wikipedia page for that baddie. And also, get ready to see some horses, because I have been drawing a lot of horses because of the new year. You're gonna hear a lot of click-clackies from my basement being weird. I don't even know why it's making these sounds. I would have assumed the heating, but, like, it's really warm outside right now, so it might be the upstairs neighbor's heating. I don't know, dude. But, yeah. Just want to say thanks for stopping by. There's like 60 of you now, and that's crazy. That's so many people. I feel like I'm, like, talking to, like, an auditorium room. It's just crazy. Anyways, this is going to be a roller coaster of stuff to look at, because January I was drawing a bunch of birds, so there wasn't a whole lot going on here. But we're like halfway through February now, so there's gonna be stuff. So anyways, first things first, here's some just like bottles and vases that I did with a brush pen. Nothing crazy. This is some of the birds from January. So, Andean cock of the rock was a day. And I was gonna paint it, and then I just didn't. This was at a trivia night. So there's some birds. And then I was getting really, like, bird crazy, so January 10th, I was like, I have to draw something that isn't a bird. So here's a bunch of rats. This is just pen and ink. This is with my preppy pen. I just like rats, guys. They're cool. They're cute, they're smart, they're social animals. I don't know. I like them. Great personalities. Pretty sure I did this at work. So yeah, I was trying to draw Donald Glover. Childish Gambino, as you might know him. And then just some, like, loose people. I don't know. Well, not like loose people, but like gestural. You know how I operate at this point. And then a couple, like, little statuette guys, because I just like those. So there's that. Sha-sha. I never got around to this. There was a painting I wanted to do, and it was just, like, these angel guys, like, holding up each other. I don't know why, but, like, one night I was going to bed and I was like, oh, that would be cool. Cool image. So maybe that'll happen? I don't know about that. It could. Oh, and I wrote, like, angel furries hugging from behind. I wonder if I thought that because of that t-shirt I bought not too long ago. Kind of similar vibes. And then here's just some, like, little nature boys. I don't know. I wrote down moss monster creatures, forest boys, gentle. And then just some other random notes in here. Yeah. So there's that. This was just a thinking page, you know? Haven't drawn a face in forever at this point. I didn't write down I did write down the date. 21st. So it had been like 10 days since I had drawn a face, and I was like, do I still know how to do that? And the answer was, sort of. So, here's some people. This is not Andrew Tate, and he looked like Andrew Tate, and I'm just so annoyed about it, but whatever. That's just a guy. That's just a random guy. So yeah, there's that. Here's some more just like doodling, using markers, a couple birds, I think, oh yeah, nuthatch. Kinda like how this lady turned out. I like the monkey too. This is all kinda meh. I don't know. Generic doodling. Oh yeah, now we're getting into some fine real estate. So I just really wanted to do something that's like a landscape or a scene. So this was just a Pinterest reference photo, and I did this with a pink gouache background, because everyone does that for some reason. Everyone's like, pink gouache background, and then you draw on top of it. And I get it now. This was very fun. So then I did Caran Dash on top of it, so just like my little crayon guys. And I really like this. I feel like it turned out well. I feel like the lighting reads pretty good. Background's kind of abstract, that's fun. This is just a scene from my window in the living room. We got some plants. You can see the neighbor's house. This is just some pattern. I feel like I saw this in a post somewhere, and I was like, I would like to try this pattern. So there's that. To gander at those. Oh, wait, let's put this back. Let's be smart about this, gang. Okay. I really like this page. I feel like this portrait turned out really well. This is when I was like, okay, I do know how to draw a face. Not really happy with how the hair turned out, but whatever, like, not a huge deal. This is a sketchbook. And then I wanted some buildings again, and I didn't want to get too crazy with it, so I've been painting a bunch of, like, gouache squares in here to, like, just draw on top of, and I really like that. So this was pen and ink, and then one crayon color. I feel like those turned out fun. Teapot's meh. Cat's also kind of weird, but I like how the fur ended up. So there's that. Okay, be smart. Shasha. Also, I just have random stuff in here to protect from the crayon. This was at the seafood place at work, and I just really liked the art for this recipe card, so I glued it in here because I thought it was neat. And then I just drew a couple seagulls, and my brother had this book on, like, kimono patterns, and I wish I had taken a photo of the pattern, but there was one where it was just, like, really wavy and cool, but I didn't recreate it right, and I don't know what I messed up about it. So it's just, like, a pattern that I really liked. These are just some birds. There's a wave at the beach. I was gonna paint this, and now I'm just like, no, this is what it is. I'm no longer invested in whatever this spread was. This is a sneak preview of, I think, the next page. Yeah. My mom gave me, like, a People magazine, and it had an article about Fran Drescher in it, and I was like, yup, I love Fran Drescher, and I'm actually rewatching The Nanny right now, so that's great. So then I just drew some of the people from The Nanny. Niles, the butler, Cece Babcock, who's just a co-worker to Mr. Sheffield, and here's Mr. Sheffield, who looks kind of meh, but I feel like the other two turned out looking like they're actors. So yeah, and then I just collaged some stuff from the magazine. I just love Fran Drescher. She's so funny. And she's just so pretty. Like, what a beautiful woman. And also, I like her voice, I'll say it. I like the nasally voice. Okay, this was supposed to be Bad Bunny because I had just watched the halftime show, which was poppin'. I will say, I think I liked Kendrick's performance more, but this was still really good. I feel like the last two halftime shows were the best shows and performances we've had for the Super Bowl, which I don't care about football. I'll say that right now. I do not care about football. Glad the Seahawks won, though. I feel like the Patriots had just won a lot in my lifetime. I don't know. And the Seahawks are cool because they're from Seattle, so that's my opinion on it. Like, I don't know. I don't care about football. If you do, that's awesome. It's just not my cup of tea. You know, to each their own. Alright, and then we got some birds here. They're just birds. This was like an owl statuette. This, I think, was also supposed to be an owl. Maybe it was a penguin. I don't know. And here's a little family of owls. Oh, look. Side quests. Again, I just grab random paper to, like, protect stuff. Because actually, I didn't protect this side, and you can see, maybe you can see some of the color from the rabbit came over here. What's on my list anyways? Put away laundry, do dishes, take out trash, coffee, draw. The marsh! Wow, this must be really old then. Get leaves. Oh, yeah, this is, like, in the fall. Because I needed leaves for my isopods. Color wheel video, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and K-drama. Oh man, was any of that in focus? Whatever, you saw me read it. Also, I love this stationery. I got this forever ago at a store in Madison called Anthology, and it's great. Anyways, back to this. Oh, I wrote, no, they want you to buy the thing. Because I am getting so mad at the ads on my Instagram right now. It is non-stop ads for this one camera that I looked at. And, like, I want the camera, but I don't need the camera. So I'm just getting really annoyed. Like, it's pushing me to not want to buy it because I'm getting so many ads for it. I hope you hear that, phone. Anyways. This is just a random assortment of stuff. Just trying to do, like, I don't know, more of a graphic design type head. Just a dude. I like rabbits, so I just did that, and I just wanted something scribbly looking. I think this was a lamp that I was looking at. And then just some flowers. Which I do kind of like how the flowers turned out. Sorry, I'm very ranty today, guys. Avert your gaze if you're, like, a prude, I guess. Just kidding. That's okay if you're a prude. I'm not judging you. This I drew this at a coffee shop for Valentine's Day because I like buff women. That's my story. Women are just cool. Men are cool also. Everyone's just really cool, guys. Bodies are neat. I also really like how this background turned out. I don't know where that came from. I just started doing it and I was like, yep, like that. So there's that. Okay, now it's horse time. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, and it is the year of the horse. So, I was just kind of sketching around some horses, and I wanted to do kind of like an envelope design, which, here we go. Yeah, I like this one in theory. I probably shouldn't have written anything, but whatever. I like this side. I feel like that turned out cool. This one's okay. And then the actual one that I drew is on my Instagram. I don't have it down here, but it was just kind of, it was probably closer to this design, if anything, but with no words. Oh yeah. Okay, I just really like this page. I did this one today, actually. So here's a bunch of horses. This is just watercolor. This is from one of my tiny grabby palettes. And I just did a bunch of different horse poses, and then just one bigger horse. So yeah. Check out these horses. And then this is the end here. Just more horses, blind contours, gotta love them. These I was looking at it, but I was being really loose and like chill about it. And then I just wanted to write horse a bunch, so I made it a background behind this horse. And that's my story with that. So yeah, that'll wrap up the sketchbook tour. Hope you guys are having a good day, good year. Yeah. Thanks for swinging by. See you next time.